Here she goes again. Hide your face, hide your neck, duck your head, wear an NFL football helmet when you are playing in a game versus DiJonai Carrington. Fresh off of clotheslining, a Kane and Undertaker clothesline from hell that she delivered to Sophie Cunningham, this girl is right back on the court, hitting people upside the head. Once,
hands up, swipe for the ball with our right hand, while poking the player in the eye with the left hand.
The eyeball. We're poking eyeballs out again. Is that what we're doing? We're eye gouging again?
There is a moment in sports where a pattern stops looking like bad luck and starts looking like a habit. DiJonai Carrington just hit that exact moment. Welcome back to WNBA broadcast. Fresh off a brutal clothesline from hell that she delivered to Sophie Cunningham and the explosive white privilege locker room tweet that followed, Carrington is right back on the court hitting people upside the head once again.
I tried to tell y'all. I tried. This girl is not going to stop until she takes somebody out the league. This girl will not stop until she ends somebody's career. DiJonai Carrington, once again, with another dirty foul in less than a week, in just a couple of days apart from each other. A couple of days apart from the Sophie Cunningham hard foul. You have Mrs. Eye Poke, Mrs. Flagrant foul. I'm going to grab your head. I'm going to hit your head upside your head, knock you out the air. Mrs. I'm going to pull your hair. Mrs. I'm going to whack you on the back of your head. Mrs. Long nailed, sharp knobbed fingertips. DiJonai Carrington strikes again.
Put both hands up right after. That's DiJonai.
Yeah, I gouged another white girl. Yeah, I gouged another white girl while wearing your Sophie Cunningham wig. I am officially. Hey, this ain't Clerks 2, but I'm taking back Sophie Cunningham's hair. I'm taking it back. You got Sophie Cunningham's hair on while you're poking the white girls in the eyeballs.
This isn't just a one-off mistake anymore. This is a full-blown crisis for the league. Just 4 days after she was ejected for a flagrant 2 on Cunningham, Carrington was back on the floor against the Golden State Valkyries. And within one single game, she picked up 2 more separate incidents where her hands ended up in places they had absolutely no business being.
I have a photo from the flagrant 2 on DiJonai Carrington against Sophie Cunningham where she proceeded to go into the locker room and tweet white privilege after being thrown out of the game. Not going to comment on that situation, but I will say this. This is a flagrant 2. Black, white, Asian, Hispanic, don't matter. This is a flagrant. I mean, she clotheslined her. What more do you want? So this looks very bad. It just shows that the WNBA is nowhere near where they need to be professionally because, again, this is a clothesline. It's a flagrant 2.
Fans didn't wait around to ask if these hits were an accident. The internet immediately erupted, pointing out that this is not a rookie learning the speed of the professional game. This is a 6-year veteran who has a well-documented history of these exact types of plays, including notoriously poking Caitlin Clark in the eye during the 2024 playoffs.
They go on to defend her, the story, the narrative that she's not a dirty player. She makes plays like this all the time. I put together a little clip of DiJonai Carrington, who is definitely one of the dirtiest players in the WNBA. I don't think in roll, but she's taken her long fingernails. She's scratched Caitlin Clark's eyes out. She's had multiple instances of chasing people down from behind, trying the same swat and smashing them in the head and causing mini fights. She pulled another girl's hair. I don't know if we'll get to that clip in a second when she's falling. Totally dirty play. This is not a skin color thing. She has a history of making dirty plays, and it's fine. The NBA, you can be...
On the first play, Carrington was guarding Cecilia Zandalasini on the perimeter. While her right hand went for the ball, her left hand swept up and across, landing square in Zandalasini's eye. Then, later in the exact same game, Tiffany Hayes went up for a layup. Carrington jumped with her, and instead of getting anywhere near the basketball, she threw her arm down and caught Hayes directly across the mouth. Neither play was called a flagrant, but Carrington did pick up a technical foul earlier in that game for arguing with a referee, which tells you everything you need to know about the mood she was in.
5 when it comes to DiJonai Carrington. Here she is on the floor being dirty. Once again, the girl cannot help herself at this point. She can't help it. Take a look at this. Okay, you swing at the ball, but then you hit her all in the face with your other hand, and then you put your hands up like you didn't do nothing. You hitting her all in the face. Look at this. Watch her left hand. The right hand right here went to the ball. Watch this left hand. Like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Enough. When is enough with this chick? Come on. Come on. You hitting people in the face. It's over and over and over. How many times do we have to wit? How many times? How many people are you just gonna hit in the face? Let me freeze it right there. It's like every single game you are hitting somebody else in the face. Every game you're hitting somebody in the face like this, and that wasn't even the worst. Take a look at this play right here. This girl's a menace in the league. I'm telling you, she's a menace. It's unsafe for people to be out there with her. It's unsafe. Let's go here. Now take a look at this. You got Tiffany Hayes driving to the rim. And watch, here goes DiJonai Carrington right here. Here goes DiJonai Carrington. Watch her. You're nowhere near the ball, dude. You are nowhere near the fucking ball. Like, stop.
When the Clark incident happened, it was explained away. People gave Carrington the benefit of the doubt when she said she couldn't comprehend hitting someone in the eye on purpose. But once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, a third and fourth time, all landing on the face, all in contact heavy moments, starts to look like something else entirely. The nickname eye poker has been following her since 2024, but now it is being used with a lot less patience, and this pattern is actively impacting her career trajectory.
Posted white privilege after getting tossed from the game, but says it wasn't about the foul. Can you explain this?
No, I can't. When she tweeted white privilege, she did it so quickly, it was almost as though she had the phone in her pocket after this foul and she got ejected. So, I mean, to say she wasn't referring to this play or getting kicked out and saying that the only reason she got kicked out and got upgraded is because Sophie Cunningham is white is crazy. It was a crazy thing to tweet, maybe crazier than to try to act like it had nothing to do with the play. So I have no idea what she's talking about. I don't think anybody can have any idea what she's talking about. Bizarre.
Oh, you know, DiJonai Carrington damn near decapitated Sophie Cunningham's head. And even though she bloodied Sophie Cunningham's mouth, and even though she got ejected and ran straight to Twitter after being assessed a flagrant 2 and putting white privilege in caps while tagging the Indiana Fever, we the public, we the fans of the WNBA, we the fans of Sophie Cunningham, and we the fans of good basketball, we're just stupid because we inferred that DiJonai Carrington tweeting white privilege, of course, had something to do with the flagrant 2 and the ejection. But DiJonai is coming out to set the record straight, baby. She said that we're stupid, we lack critical thinking skills, and in no way, shape, or form would she ever use the word of white privilege.
Look at her actual transaction history. She was drafted by Connecticut in 2021, traded to Dallas in 2024, bounced to Minnesota at last year's trade deadline, and is now sitting on a one-year deal in Chicago. That is 4 organizations in roughly 2 years. When a player keeps getting moved, sometimes it's about fit, but when multiple head coaches decline to bring you back, and your new team only gives you a 1-year trial run, front offices are quietly signaling something. They might like her defensive athletic ability, but they do not want to commit long-term to the baggage and the off-court noise that comes with it.
At some point, the WNBA front office is going to have to admit this chick is intentionally targeting the face. Here's Mick. I don't even know how you do this intentionally. The ball is behind her, and she went for the ball with her right hand while clawing her in the face with her left hand. Yeah. White girls are only 15% of the WNBA, but seem disproportionately targeted by DiJonai, the condiment made by mixing mayonnaise and Dijon mustard. Fair enough. Another dirty play by DiJonai. I wonder, is this white privilege as well? Does this qualify as white privilege? Ooh. This is more like DiJonai fatigue.
Adding fuel to the fire, a massive rumor started circulating after the Cunningham ejection that Carrington was on her phone while still in uniform during the game. The WNBA has a strict collective bargaining agreement, and they have been extremely sensitive about electronic devices and gambling policies this season. If a player was actively tweeting from the locker room immediately after an ejection, the league's silence on the matter is deafening. Fans are picking up on this inconsistency, wondering why the league talks tough on policy but looks the other way when it comes to Carrington.
Y'all look at y'all favorite player. Look, watch it. She's trying to make it seem like a fan did something crazy to her, right? Watch. Look at what y'all looking at. They going to talk to that dude. They've been trying to make him leave, right? She's trying to get somebody kicked out. So he's getting up. He ended up leaving, right? He ended up leaving. So they got to investigate. They got to investigate. Now look at the fourth quarter. Look at who you see back 10 out there. He's sitting right there. That's him right there. And see, these are the type of games that they play when they in the wrong, right? And it's not a coincidence that this stuff is happening because she's been dirty forever, but has she been getting people kicked out like that or attempting to get people kicked out like that? No. Now all of a sudden, now it's time to start kicking people out. Man, it's crazy.
Did DiJonai Carrington break more WNBA rules by being on her phone while being ejected? That is a widely spread rumor that started basically after the game and went into overnight. That she should be suspended because she was on her phone after being ejected, and then somebody shared this rule or a screenshot of WNBA rules. So I went to the rules myself. It's a 91-page document, and I've been searching every keyword and every possibility to try to find this rule that they're saying exists. That players aren't allowed to be on any electronic device or their phones 30 minutes before the game or 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes after the game or something.
Every time this happens, the explanation offered is that it wasn't intentional, but at some point, intent stops being the only question worth asking. The pattern is doing the talking now. The WNBA has spent the last 2 seasons riding an enormous wave of new viewership built on the league being competitive and clean. They cannot afford to have a player continuously generating headlines for hitting opponents in the face instead of making actual basketball plays.
Poked her in the eyes. Bow, went for the ball. I mean, like, where the like there's no you hit the ball on that one, and right here, like, it's like, all right, I missed the ball, now I gotta smack you. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, and I know the community is gonna say she went for the ball, she went for the ball. Yeah, I mean, I know her head might be shaped like a ball. We all, it's a similarity there. But there's no way DiJonai Carrington continuously gets away with this time after time after time. Like, the compilations, DiJonai is not good. It's not good. It's not good for you. It's absolutely not good for you. You're poking people in the eye. Flagrant fouling people. Like, what are you doing? You swipe for the ball and then you smack them right in the eyes. Like, this is dirty as dirty.
What do you guys think about DiJonai Carrington's latest game? Is she crossing the line, or is this just hard-nosed defense? Let me know down in the comments. Hit that like button and subscribe to WNB Broadcast for more daily sports breakdowns.